What's up, Forge family? It's Nick back again, and today we're going to talk about the kettlebell press. Now, the kettlebell press has a ton of different variations to it, and I want to show you a couple of them today, some of my favorites, but they're going to come from the half kneel position. Now, the reason why I like to use the half kneel position is mostly because we can talk about rib position, abdominal activation, and not just the press itself, but incorporating all these little fine details that makes your press that much better. Now, when setting up for the half kneel press, you have to get into, you guessed it, the half kneel position. So, half kneel meaning one knee is on the ground, one knee is up. And what you're looking for essentially is that the knee angle of both of these is about 90 degrees. So if I'm facing you, 90 degrees here. Now, whatever leg is up, the opposite side arm is going to be the one that presses. Now, I like this particular variation just because it allows you to kind of focus on trunk position. Now, where most people get this exercise wrong is where there's too much extension from your back. Now, whether that's coming from poor coordination of the rib cage or if it's abdominal strength itself, what you tend to see with most of the press is some kind of arching motion like that, which is not what you're looking for. So when you're starting off to get the press going, you want to focus on keeping the rib cage down. Now you can either do this a couple of different ways. Rib cage down, or you can talk about tucking your pelvis underneath you or tucking your tailbone underneath you. When you have those two in place, your spine's locked in a good position for you to press. Now, when you lock those two things in place, it may not be as easy for you to reach overhead, whether that's due to a stiffness of the lats or just your abdominals are not comfortable holding you while your arms move. So this is something that you have to work up to. I wouldn't grab the heaviest dumbbell you got. I'm not grabbing the big 70-pounder to get this press going. Now, once I'm in position with my feet, I'm gonna focus on my pelvis position, tucking the tailbone underneath me, rib cage down, and I'm gonna grab the bell. I'm gonna start first with just the front rack position press. So that means that your hand is in the kettlebell and the big side, the body of the bell, is resting in front of you. It can rest kind of on your shoulder. Now, once you're in position, spine is there, I'm gonna push my knee into the floor and press overhead. Bringing it back down, pressing overhead. Now, what you may notice with the press, your angle is gonna kind of change person to person. Some people may feel better pressing straight ahead. Some may feel pressing a little bit more out to the side. That's gonna be up to you and the mechanics of your shoulder. So for me personally, I come out to the side just a little bit. This is where I feel like I get the best press. There is no necessarily right or wrong way to do this. Now, the other variation that I like to do, once you kind of have the press down, and this just kind of focuses more on stability of the rotator cuff muscles. So I like to put the kettlebell in the bottoms up position. Now, the bottoms up position is more challenging. You're more likely to smack yourself in the face. Don't do that. Disclaimer, do not smack yourself in the face with your kettlebell. So the only thing that changes between the traditional press and the bottoms up press is how you hold the bell. Traditional press, bottom side is down. Bottoms up, you guessed it, the bottom side is up. So same rules apply. Tuck the pelvis, rib cage down, my knuckles are facing towards the ceiling, push my knee into the floor, and press overhead, and come back down. Shoulder trajectory, shoulder angle is all gonna vary person to person, so you're gonna kinda have to tease that out. But the key takeaways when it comes to the position of this half kneel press is getting yourself in a strong base, making sure that your knee angle is about 90 degrees for both. And then the next thing, control your spine. Tuck your tailbone underneath you, rib cage down, then initiate the press. Hope you guys learned a little bit today about how to press the kettlebell, and we'll see you for the next video.